back. In this video we are looking at Californication by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Lots of cool stuff in this song. Not too bad. I'd say all in all pretty simple, but a nice little showcase for different techniques or rhythms on the guitar. So we're going to see some arpeggios, a little bit more active strumming, and then maybe some chords that you haven't seen before, really just one. And we're also going to use some modified fingerings. So let's jump right in. The main riff that we're hearing out of the gate is built off of an A minor and an F major chord. So here immediately I'm going to modify my fingering. I didn't go to confirm exactly how they're playing it, but for the A minor chord I'm only going to use finger 2 on string 4 fret 2 and finger 1 on string 2 fret 1. And that's just, you know, in the interest of making my left hand work as little as it has to, and also not getting in my own way, because I do need to catch open strings here and I don't want to accidentally mute them. So for the A minor arpeggio, I'm going to have my second finger down, play string 5 open, string 4 fret 2, string 2 open, then I'm going to put my first finger down on string 2 fret 1. Letting that last note ring out, and we want all these notes to be sustaining over one another because we want it as much as possible to just be sounding like an A minor chord. So you don't want something like that, obviously. And my picking directions that I'm using there: down, down, up, down. You can probably get away with all down, just letting you know what I'm doing. Down, down, up, down. And this is going to get you comfortable with string crossing, navigating across the strings with that pick. Then to the F major chord, we're going to go finger 1 on string 6 fret 1, finger 3 on string 5 fret 3, and then the middle finger is going to hit string 3 fret 2, but we're going to put that down a little later because we need to play the open G string. So here again, this is going to be F, C, open string 3, then I'm going to drop that middle finger down on string 3 fret 2, and there again I'm using down, down, up, down. So A minor, down, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, down, string 5, string 4, string 2, string 2, string 6, string 5, string 3, string 3. Very comfortable about how that pick is moving around. You do have to monitor the left hand a little bit there to make sure that you're not clipping that open string, right? Then the end of the verse, it jumps into a C chord, a G chord, sorry, F, and D minor. Again, I didn't verify if this is how they're playing it, but this is what I did for myself because it just makes sense. It makes things easier. I like the fingerings, and it just lays out on the guitar nicely. So I'm not going to use those full bar chord shapes. Instead, I'm just going to finger what I need. So I've got finger 1 on string 5 fret 3, finger 3 on string 4 fret 5, and finger 4th pinky on string 2 fret 5. So string 5, string 4, and string 2. And that arpeggio is going to go 5, 4, 2, 4. And it's going to be the same for the G and the F, except we're going to be one string lower. So 5, 4, 2, 4. Then we're just going to pop these fingers up here. So it's kind of like we're jumping a power chord, right? Just going from strings 5 and 4 to 6 and 5. And then I'm going to need my middle finger on string 3 fret 4, which is just like the F chord that we were playing a second ago. So here it's 6, 5, 3, 5. Slide that hand down 2 frets, same exact strings, same exact fingering. 6, 5, 3, 5. Now from here we're going to a D minor. So what I recommend doing here, and this is going to be my fingering for D minor, most people probably like to use finger 3 instead of 4. I use 4. I'm going to leave finger 2 on from my F chord. Gonna pluck the open D string as I'm going to form my D minor chord. The next note I need is that string 2 fret 3. Okay, so coming out of the F, open string 4, string 2 fret 3, get that index finger down and strum. So on the D minor, string 4, string 2, strum. So I'm going to go from the C chord here, calling out the string numbers: 5, 4, 2, 4, 6, 5, 3, 5, 6, 5, 3, 5, open 4, 2, strum the D minor chord. Okay? And just calling out the chords: C, G, F, D minor. Let's go through it a couple times, a couple different paces from the coming from the A minor to F. So A minor, F, and C. These are more back to back. G, F, and straight back into the A minor. We'll do it a couple times here. One more time. C, to original tempo. C. So this is a good example where planning can really pay off, right? Using fingerings that function well for what you're playing, planning ahead, anticipating those shifts, being able to see those modified fingerings that you're pulling from more familiar things, right? That is just going to expand your knowledge of the neck and different ways that you can use it. So that's the arpeggio section, of course. Then we go into the pre-chorus, which is an A minor chord and an F major 7. So A minor, going from string 5 down to 1, open, fret 2, fret 2, fret 1, open. And then F major 7, going from string 4 down to 1, fret 3, fret 2, fret 1, and open. They like those major 7 chords. All right, so it's just going to be those two chords back and forth. The strum pattern here, this is going to be true for the pre-chorus and the chorus. There's a lot of patterns or options or varied rhythms that you could implement. In the studio recording, there's a lot of noise in there, meaning just multiple instruments, and so as long as it's fitting the groove, you're good to go. And I guess what I mean by that is you can't hear specifically what is being played on the guitar, or at least I couldn't. Have a little trouble picking it out, but I think I've got something pretty close, if not spot on. And like I said, you could play a number of things that would sound good. So that being able to adjust that comes from just understanding rhythm, of course. But I'm going to give you something that will definitely fit, and I feel locks in pretty nicely. So on the A minor, we're going to go down, 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 up, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, up, down, 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 up. F major 7, exactly the same thing. Down, 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 the only thing you want to remember there, assuming you're familiar with those chords and good with those transitions, or the transition, keep that pick relaxed in your fingers when you're strumming 16th notes or keeping a faster pace. Got to make sure that you have that right level of flexibility with that pick. All right? If you're holding it too tight, you're going to get a little bit of a harsh sound. Obviously, if you're holding it too loose, it's going to take that pick out of your fingers. So we're trying to find that happy medium. Then we get to the chorus. Here again, there's probably a lot of possibilities that you could implement in terms of the rhythm. Here again, I'm going to give you what I think it sounds like, it definitely locks into the groove, but you just can't hear it super clearly. But you're going to get the overall harmony, and you're going to get the chord changes, and you're going to get a rhythm that locks in. So we have two C chords here. The first C chord, standard old C major. And the second C chord really is the same thing, but I'm just going to add my pinky on string 1, fret 3. So we're getting that high G. So first one's just open E there. Still a C major chord. Nothing really changing there. Just that top note we're hearing is different. Instead of E, it's G. G7, which I always tell my students is basically a C chord opened up, right? Finger 1 is going to come down to string 1 from string 2, and fingers 2 and 3 are going to go up to 6 and 5 from 5 and 4. Then we've got a D minor 9 chord here. Is that right? D minor 9? Yes. So string 4 open, string 3 fret 5 with finger 1, string 2 fret 6 with finger 3, and then string 1 is open. So open, fret 5, fret 6, open. And A minor chord. Okay? So order of that is going to be C, G7, D minor 9, A minor, C with the G on top, G7, D minor 9. And then here's the rhythm that I put with it. I'm just going to play it slowly, then I'll call out the directions. So basically repeating itself more or less, but so C, down, 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 up, G7, down, down, D minor 9, down, 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 A minor, down, down, C with the G on top, down, 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 up, G7, down, and D minor 9 down. So the only tricky part about that, outside of, if you're unfamiliar with a chord or two there, is their syncopation, playing on the upbeat, right? So just making sure that you're keeping that in time. So I'm going to count that in, play it a couple different speeds. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and... faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're up to speed. Repeating after that, that's basically it. So arpeggios, a little bit of active strumming, got some major 7 chords in there. They're going to be a little jazzier as opposed to your normal major and minor. And my major 7 and minor 9. And then some syncopated strumming with maybe some chords that you can add to your toolbox and your chord vocabulary. So have fun with that one, guys. Always a popular request amongst my students, and they always love that one. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.